hetep, dua nefer. This is Maat Ra, hetep Ramessu MeriAmun. And I'm coming at y'all with another video. For all my Kemet new people out there, Maat hetep, and welcome back. If you love this content that I'm putting out, or if you want to help this content grow, please like, comment, and subscribe. Anybody that would like to donate to this channel to help the content to keep growing, I will leave my Cash App and my PayPal in the description box below. Now, with that being said, my glorious beings, let's move on to the subject for today. Today's subject is worldly illusions. Worldly illusions. What is an illusion? What is an illusion? An illusion is something that's temporary. An illusion is something that comes and goes. You have it in your hand 1 minute, the next minute, it's not in your hand anymore. An illusion is something that's temporal, short-lived, does not last forever, not abiding. It doesn't constantly go. There's an end to it. That's what an illusion is. Now, what are some illusions that we experience here in the physical realm on a daily basis? Relationships. No matter what the relationship is, it can be a friendship relationship. It can be a romantic, excuse me for using the word romantic. It could be a loving relationship. I don't like the romantic word, romantic. That's dealing with the Romans. But if you have a relationship that's full of love, it doesn't matter. Relationship with a grandmother, a relationship with a mother, a relationship with a sibling, a relationship with your children, all these things come to an end eventually in the realm of time and space. We are living in the realm of time and space right now. That means all these things are temporal, short-lived. Yes, when you blink your eyes, it will be gone by the time you blink those eyes. And that's, like I said, all relationships. It could be a grandmother. It could be a mother, anyone. Think about it. All these relationships will eventually come to an end. People walk out of your life, people leave, people come, people pass away. Think about these things. Nothing here on earth is abiding. Everything that happens within this realm, this earth realm, it's a temporary thing. Your problems are temporary. The good feelings that you feel at the moment are temporary. Temporary. Nothing in this world can keep you happy. Nothing in this world can keep you happy. The happiness has to come from within. You have to make yourself happy. And I'm not saying you can't have happy moments within this physical realm. You can. There's many happy moments that you can have. I've had many happy moments. But I have learned to understand that these happy moments are just temporary happy moments. Meaning, yes, they make me happy for a year, 3 months, 1 month, however the length of time. But eventually, that feeling of happiness will dissipate. It will wear off at one point or another. And everyone has experienced this. You listening right now, you can't tell me you have never experienced this type of thing that I'm speaking of right now. Okay? Think about it. Doesn't matter. It could be any situation. Any situation. It will eventually pass. Either the situation is going to die off or you will shed the physical body. And once you shed the physical body, all things in the physical realm mean nothing anymore. You go on to the spirit realm, which we call the duat. You will go on to the spirit realm when you leave this physical realm. So no matter what, you will leave things behind. Whatever you think you own, your house, your car, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your spouse, anything When you shed that physical body, it no longer means anything. You will be transported into the real world, which is the spirit realm. The spirit realm is the real world. This world is what you all call the matrix or the illusion. And that's exactly what it is. These people that you see, these elite or whoever that's trying to do this evil out here in the society, it's temporary. It's temporary. Everybody puts all their energy into a temporary world. That's what you do. All of you. Everybody who is listening right now. You put your energy into a temporary world. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't be kind to people, don't love, don't have children. I'm not saying these things. You should do all those things. You should help others. You should have children. You should love your children, love your spouse. You should love your family. In the meantime, while you're here, spread love, spread happiness, because you pay for everything you do. If you're an evil being, you're going to pay for it. There's nothing that can escape the grasp of the Great Spirit. And we don't have to get into what the Great Spirit is called. The Great Spirit has many names. The Great Spirit goes by many names on this planet. Many names, whether some of you realize it or not. The Great Spirit is everywhere. People call the Great Spirit by many names throughout time. So the great God has many names. So I don't get caught up in, call God Allah, call God Jesus. God has many names. All those are God. Those are names of God. Same as Azar, same as Neberger, same as Aset. These are all names for the Great Spirit. The same spirit that controls everything. Good, evil. The Great Spirit is in control at all times. Don't you forget that. Don't get caught up in the illusion of separation. You see, the Great Spirit controls all things at all times, whether it's good or bad. Know this. Now back to this illusion. Don't want to get too off subject. Just think about it. Just sit back and think about what BornOfRa is saying right now. Think about what I'm saying. You've been in how many relationships? And some of you out there, you have children that you can't even see. Children that you can't even see. And it has you depressed. It has you in a depressed state because you can't see this child. Or you're in a depressed state because somebody did this or did that to you. It's temporary. It's temporary. The person that did this or did that to you, they're going to pass away. They're going to shed the physical body. They will end up in the spirit realm one day just like you. You can't escape it. Nobody can escape it. You can do whatever you want to do in this physical realm. Do it. God gave you free will. Do it. You choose the path, good or evil. You choose. But guess what? Whatever you choose, you pay. You will pay. Not even the gods can escape judgment. Not even the gods. Okay? The Great Spirit controls all destiny, all outcomes. Remember this. So those that think you're getting over, you won't get over. This is a temporal plane of existence. This is a temporal plane of existence. This is the realm of material things. Think about it. A tree is there 1 minute. The next minute, the tree is not there anymore. Lakes, water supplies, they're there 1 minute. Give it thousands of years. There may not even be a lake in that spot anymore. The earth changes. The physical realm changes. Continents move. Things do not stay the same here. Things within the physical realm are always subject to change. This is the realm of change. Nothing will stay the same. The only thing that stays the same is the Great Spirit. The Great Spirit never changes. The Great Spirit never changes. A lot of you are caught up in what's going on in this physical realm. There's greater power than this. There's greater power than this. This temporal thing is nothing compared to what you are going to experience when you leave this physical body. Oh yeah, you're going to leave this physical body. You're going to leave it. That day is coming. That day is coming. Sooner for some, later for others. Illusions. Wake up. Wake up. Get your mind in a conscious state. Be aware of what's going on. You're living in an illusion. Quantum physics proves this. You're living in an illusion. And don't get me wrong. Raise those children. Do the right thing. Equip these children with what they need to survive this physical realm. And when I say survive it, I mean so they don't get caught up in hate, anger, jealousy, depression. These are the things you don't want your children to get caught up in. Work on their minds. The mind is the most powerful thing. Keep your mind in order. Try to keep those around you, try to keep their mind in order if you can. You can't control others though. You know, if someone doesn't want to do something, there's nothing you can do about it. Move on to a more compatible person. Move on to a more compatible person. Somebody that will be willing, not somebody that's unwilling. Find people that are willing. Find people that are compatible, because we are definitely living in an illusion. You don't want to waste time, because time here is shortly spent. Time here in this physical realm is shortly lived, shortly spent. Think about that. Let that marinate. Name something in this physical realm that lasts forever. I'll wait. Name something in this physical realm. Anybody, name something in this physical realm that lasts forever. You will not find it. You will not find it. The food you just ate, it's gone. You just ate it. It's gone. It's going to go through the digestive process, and it's going to end up in some dump somewhere or some water treatment center, and it's going to be no more eventually. It's going to return back to the planet. Everything returns back to dust, to the planet. Nothing lasts forever. Just like a leaf that comes off of a tree. 1 minute that leaf is on that tree nice and green, absorbing the rays of the sun. Next minute, the leaf is withering, turning brown, and it's on the ground. Okay? That's how this realm operates. That is how this realm operates. Listen to MeriAmun. Listen to MeriAmun. Keep yourself focused. The only thing that you should be focusing on entirely is the Great Spirit. Having a relationship with the Great Spirit. Because that's the only thing that's eternal. That's the only thing that's abiding. The Great Spirit, the energy that sustains this physical realm. The Great, Great Spirit. And the Great Spirit goes by a merit of names. A merit of names. You see, I have shed the ignorance long ago. I shed the ignorance long ago, fighting over the name of God. Yeah, some of you still do that today. His name Allah. His name is Jesus. Some of you still are stuck. Some of you still are stuck. The Great Spirit has many names and is everywhere at all times. The Great Spirit is everywhere at all times and supports all things at all times. You got to let this marinate in. A lot of you are caught up in the world, worrying about what these people are doing, worrying about what these people are doing. Is it okay to know? Yes, you should know. Be wise, you should know. But should you dwell on it? No, don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Educate others. Move. Let people know what is going on around them. Yeah, they're changing a lot of things out here. They're doing a lot of things. The physical realm is changing. Not a surprise. That's what it does. The physical realm is subject to constant change. Constant change. Constant. You must know this. You must be aware of this. The illusion is real, and you living in it. Whether you know it or not, you're living in it. No relationship, whether it's with a child, husband, wife, grandmother, mother, auntie, uncle, does not matter. It will come to an end someday. That's why it's very important to spread love. Treat the people around you with love. Love. Compassion. Because you got to go to the doo-wop one day. You have to die. You will leave that body. And you will pay for every act on this planet. You will pay. Every act you committed on this planet, you will pay. Can you work out karma? Yes, you can. How? By changing today. You have to change right now. You have to be a better person right now. You have to treat your children better right now. You have to treat your spouse better right now. That's how you win. Selfless service. Treating others kind. You say you're a god. You say you're a goddess. A god or a goddess does not destroy others. Does not destroy others. They spread love. Do you know it's a comedic story that tells us about Azar? Azar went around the whole world teaching people how to get along and teaching people how to love so that they can better survive this physical realm, so that they can escape depression. They can escape hate, because these are the things that bring a human being to their ruin. These are the demons. Hate, jealousy, envy. Within the illusion. These demons are constantly attacking you within this illusion. They're constantly attacking you. And how do they do it? Through the heart. Through the heart. That's how they do it. That's how jealousy influences you. That's how hate influences you. It does it through the heart. Envy. It's all through the heart. That's why our ancestors put your heart on the scale, not your brain. Your heart is going on the scale because your heart defines you. The things you do, the actions you take. Doesn't matter what you say out your mouth. Doesn't matter what you say out your mouth. It's the actions. The actions you commit. A karma is nothing but an action. It's the effects of an action. Wake up. Wake up. You see, one thing about Maat Ra, I am a spiritual preceptor that will tell you the truth 100%. I'm going to always tell you the truth. This channel is for truth seekers. People that want to know really what's going on spiritually out here. It's deep. It's deeper than you think it is. It's deeper than what the world has taught you. It's deeper. A lot of people think they are figuring it out. You're not figuring it out. You're not there yet to figure it out. It's a lot of things. It's deep. Illusions. Wake up. See them for what they are. See them for what they are. These people are in your life for a season. You're in their life for a season. Some people remain in your life until the day you leave this planet. Some will. Some will. You're going to have people that are in your life to the day you leave the physical body. But guess what? When you leave that physical body, that's it. That's it. You're going to be detached. You're going to be detached from those people. So no matter what, eventually, it all ends. No matter what. No matter what. Prove me wrong. Someone prove Maat Ra wrong. You can't. You can't. The illusion is real. The illusion is real. A lot of you are lost in it. A lot of you are lost in it. You're lost. You're caught up in the world. It happens, though. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Some people do get caught up in the world from time to time. But you have to wake back up out of it. You have to stay nurturing your mind. You have to stay nurturing your true self. But see, this illusion, it fools people. People put so much energy into this illusion when you should be putting your energy into building yourself up into a better person so that you can be there for others and that so that you can uplift the people that need to be uplifted. You're supposed to be doing God's will. That's what we come here to do. That's what we come here to do. We come here to do God's will. We don't come here to fight. We don't come here to bicker about skin color, because you all are just vessels, spirits having a human experience. You're just spirits having a human experience. This is an illusion. There's nothing abiding here. Just think about it. Just sit back and think. Just sit back and just think about it. It's no what in the physical realm is abiding. What in the physical realm is constant. Tell me. What in the physical realm is consistent? No pain is going to constantly last. No joy is going to constantly last. So what you should be doing, you should be turning to the Great Spirit. You should be turning to Amun. That's who you should be turning to. You should be turning to Amun-Ra, the great light. The great light that riseth every single day and illuminates the sky. One of the most glorious images. The visual manifestation of the Great Spirit that we call Ra, the sun, the great light. So that's what you should turn to. You should turn to the Great Spirit. Some call him Jesus, some call him Buddha, some call her. There's many names for the Great Spirit. The Great Spirit has many names, merit of names. Let's get the confusion out the door. That's one reason why everybody can't stop fighting. But yeah, this physical world is definitely an illusion. Definitely an illusion. Why? Once again, it's not abiding. It's not constant. You have it one minute, it's gone the next. Money is there, money isn't. Women are there, next minute she's gone. He's there, next minute he's gone. This is the physical realm. That's why it's up to you to be strong. That's why it's up to you to embrace the Great Spirit. See, a lot of these people that's into spirituality, they get spirituality confused. They don't understand how it really goes. Then it's a lot of people on YouTube that's making up a lot of stories, doing a lot of different things and associating it with spirituality, and it's confusing people. You know? Causing people not to know which way to go, up, down, left, right. They don't know which way to go. They confused and they practice. They're misinformed. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Because true spirituality is being attacked. It's being attacked. And the people that really live this life and are on the path and have these certain thoughts of enlightenment, they get caught up in it. But it's an illusion. It's an illusion. All enlightened beings know that it's an illusion that we're living in. Something that quantum physics just begun to prove. The ancients already knew it. The sages, they already knew it. They already knew it. Every encounter you have, temporary encounter. Even if it lasts your whole life, it still comes to an end because that vessel you in has an expiration date. It comes to an end. And therefore your energy has to go head on and move on. So, meditate. Eat good. Take care of your vessel. And focus on becoming one with God, with the Great Spirit. That's what you should focus on. Because that's the only thing that's eternal in this world of an illusion. The only thing that's abiding is the peace and contentment that comes when you become one with God. That's everybody's goal. Your goal is to become your higher self. And your worst enemy is yourself. You are your own worst enemy. All those demons that they talk about in all these world religions, the demons are inside you. They're part of the illusion. You can either snap out of it and take control, or the lower nature gonna take control of you and control you via the mind. So all my people out there, all my spiritualists who are really on it, let's lead these people in the right direction. Let's lead these people in the right direction. Because reincarnation is real. This is an illusion. Reincarnation is something that brings you back to the illusion. This needs to be escaped. That's what the elite don't want. That's what nobody in the position to rule the world wants. They don't want you to become one with God. That's why they put so much negativity out here. That's why the music is so negative. They want you to get caught up in the illusion so you never become one with God. Don't you see it? That's all it is. That's all it is. One thing about Ramessu MeriAmun, I'm going to give it to you truthfully. I'm going to give it to you truthfully. I'm not going to paint an allegory for you. I'm not going to tell you about trees walking, and I'm not going to tell you about things. I'm not going to sit up here and fill your mind with more crap than it's already filled with. You need cleansing. Everybody needs cleansing. Everybody needs to purify the mind to escape the illusion. This world is definitely an illusion. This world is definitely an illusion. It's not abiding. It's like a mirage. It's like in the movies when they're in the desert and they look far away and they see the trees and they see an oasis with water. And they say, wow, look. And they run over there to the oasis. And when you go and you jump down into the water, it turns out to be sand. It's not even real water. It was an optical illusion, an illusion of the mind. Because you out in the desert, you about to have a heat stroke. So you seeing things, you begin to hallucinate. And you see illusions, things that are there 1 minute and gone the next. A mirage, indeed. You are a pure soul. So you came here to love. You came here to uplift the people that you are around. That's what you came here to do. Your time here in a physical body is short and temporary. You're not going to be here long. A lifetime is not long. So while you're here, your whole goal and your whole job is to love, spread love, be kind. I'm not saying don't defend yourself if you have to, but I'm saying be kind to others. Help people. Do God's will. That's what your goal is here. You're in an illusion. Don't you get it? Don't you see you're in an illusion? This is the truth. This is the truth. You don't have to agree with it, or you can agree with it, but it's the truth. This is not an opinion. We are living in an illusion of temporary things. Why do you put so much energy? Why do you put so much energy into the world? Why do you put so much energy in the world? Be the God and be the goddess that you are. Be the God and be the goddess that you are. You're hearing it from me, Ramessu MeriAmun. Somebody who studies all the time. I study Kemetic culture all the time. I've been initiated. So I'm here to tell you, you could do better than this. Do you know what it is to be a god? Think about it. You calling yourself a god. Do you know what that is? You calling yourself a goddess. Do you know what that is? Do you know what a goddess is? All children belong to the goddess, especially the ones that she's around every single day. All children belong to the God, especially the ones he is around every single day. Gods uplift. Gods enlighten. Goddesses uplift. Goddesses enlighten. Goddesses love. So all you people out there that's saying you a goddess and you a god, don't get the concept twisted. Control your ego. Because you use the term God or goddess to amplify your ego. That's why you use that term. That's why you call yourself a god. And you call yourself a goddess to make yourself feel good. To amplify your ego. That's why you do it. You don't really do godly things. You don't commit godly actions. That's not what you do. You just like the title. The Great Spirit will bring you constant joy. That's one thing about having a relationship with the Great Spirit, with the Nameless One, with God Almighty. That's the only, see, when you have a relationship with the Great Spirit, that brings you constant joy. Constant joy that nobody can take away from you. Nobody can take it away. They may think they're taking it away, but they're not. When you develop a relationship with the Great Spirit, you understand the circle of life. You understand that we all just spirits, souls, traveling. I don't care if you're 4 years old, 2 years old, 1 year old, 75 years old. You're just a spirit having a human experience. Your soul having a human experience. That's all that the Great Spirit sees. That's all that the universe sees. It doesn't see things from the perspective that we see things. I don't see things from the perspective that you see things. I see things from the perspective that the Great Spirit sees things. That's the way Ramessu MeriAmun sees. I see from the perspective of the Great Spirit. That's how I see.
I say you smushing you, but I won't.
My heart has the best intentions. That's why sometimes I end up putting people before me. And there's nothing wrong with that, because why? That's the great service. That's my service I'm doing to the Great Spirit. Because I see the Great Spirit within everybody. So when I see the Great Spirit in you, I know how to give divine honor to the Great Spirit by doing deeds for you. And those are my sacrifices to the Great Spirit. I pay homage to the Great Spirit through people when I do things for people. So that's how I see things in this illusion. Because this is an illusion. And if you don't get it, if you don't get with the program, you're going to get left behind. You're going to be devoured by your own mind. You're going to be devoured by your own mind. You're going to be consumed. And that's a bad place to be. When you get consumed by your own mind, you become a victim of the illusion. It's all temporary. Do what's right. Do the right thing. Follow the laws of Maat. Do the right thing. Do the right thing so you can begin to connect with the Great Spirit on a level like never before. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal. Becoming one with God is the whole goal. So with that being said, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, show your support. If you would like to see more content like this coming your way, here on this channel we talk about the real. Here on this channel we keep spirituality the way spirituality is meant to be. We don't add things. We don't take away things. This is BornOfRa, hetep Ramessu MeriAmun. Have a glorious day. Hetep, hetep, hetep.